The Gospel passage from Luke 14:1, 7-14. True humility is when we make space for others to shine. Today, Jesus invites us to reflect on humility and charity virtues that lead us to true greatness in God's kingdom. Let us expand the acronym HUMBLE. To remember the gospel message, let's use the word humble. 1. H. Honor God first. True humility begins when we acknowledge that all good comes from God, not ourselves. St. Augustine said, "It was pride that changed angels into devils. It is humility that makes men as angels." 2. U. Uplift the lowly. Jesus teaches us, invite the poor, the crippled, the lame, and the blind. When we help those who cannot repay us, God Himself becomes our rewarder. Pope Francis reminds us, the measure of the greatness of a society is found in the way it treats those most in need. 3. M. Make room for others. At the banquet, people chose the best seats. Jesus reminds us, take the lowest place. Saint Therese of Lisieux lived this. To remain little is to recognize one's nothingness, to expect everything from the good God. 4. B. Be like Christ. Jesus Himself said, "Learn from me, for I am meek and humble of heart." Matthew 11:29. On the cross, He chose the lowest seat of all, the place of a servant, of sacrifice. 5. L. Live for eternity. Earthly honors fade, but heavenly glory lasts forever. The letter to the Hebrews reminds us today that we are invited to the heavenly Jerusalem, a banquet that never ends. 6. E. Embrace service. Humility is not weakness, but strength in service. Saint Teresa of Calcutta said, "If you are humble, nothing will touch you, neither praise nor disgrace, because you know what you are." Let apply the gospel in our lives. At home, choose to serve others in small ways, listening, forgiving, encouraging. In parish life, support ministries for the poor, lonely, and homebound. In society, avoid pride and competition. Let humility shape your relationships. In prayer, ask daily for a humble heart that seeks God's glory, not self-praise. In eternal vision, remember heaven is the banquet where humility is exalted. This is the heart of today's gospel: giving without expecting, serving without counting the cost. When we lift up the lowly, God will lift us up. Jesus said, "Everyone who exalts himself will be humbled, and the one who humbles himself will be exalted." Luke 14:11. I wish you all a blessed day, and God bless.